Call to order a meeting for the Normal Town Council for July 15th, 2024. Please call the roll. Here.
Mrs. Lorenz?
Here.
Here.
Mr. Byers?
Here.
Ms. Smith?
Here.
Mr. Preston?
Here.
Mr. McCarthy?
Here.
We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We don't have any public commenters at the beginning of the meeting. Move to the omnibus agenda items that will be taken with a single vote unless a council member would like to pull an item for discussion. Ms. Smith?
Item D as in dog, and also I want to point out I asked to be recused from voting on expenses submitted for reimbursement.
Ms. Harris?
Yes, I just need to be excused from any bills that I incurred during my duties.
Mayor. Same. I need to be recused from any voting on any bills I incurred. Thanks.
Motion for approval.
So moved.
Second.
Items considered under omnibus are approval of the minutes of the regular council meeting of July 1st, 2024. A report to receive and file town of normal expenditures for payment as of July 10th, 2024. A resolution authorizing a budget adjustment of $175,000 for additional work by J. Spencer Construction, LLC for historic property preservation. A resolution to reject bids for the Eagles Landing Basin Shoreline Remediation Project, and a resolution to accept bids and award a contract to Stark Excavating Incorporated for the Safety Town Expansion Project at Carden Park. And that's in the amount of $147,900 and an associated budget adjustment. Please call the roll.
Ms. Lorenz, or excuse me, Mrs. Lorenz?
Aye.
Ms. Harris?
Aye.
Mr. Byers?
Aye.
Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Preston?
Aye.
Mr. McCarthy?
Aye.
Aye. Those items are approved. Item D is a resolution to accept bids and award a contract to Stark Excavating Incorporated for the West College Sanitary Sewer Extension from Cottage to Garden Project in the amount of $338,316. Ms. Smith?
So moved.
Second.
I pulled this item because in reading the background material, there are some homes along this that have septic systems in place. And if you could please clarify what those options are for those owners that have septic systems.
Sure. In this particular instance, this neighborhood has been on our radar for a while. We had planned to install a sanitary sewer system for them to eventually be able to access. So with council's approval tonight of this project, we will move forward with Stark as the contractor to install the sanitary sewer. And when these homeowners are ready, they will be allowed to access the sewer. Typically, it won't be mandatory, but it will be typically contingent on the time when they actually have failure of their septic system.
And what happens upon transfer of the property with someone who has a septic system and then transfers ownership to another party?
When ownership changes, that would just be between the owner and the seller and the new owner. The town wouldn't know when that transaction happens, so the new owner could potentially still use the septic system. Generally, the reason people would leave their septic system and join the town's public system would be because of a failure. And they will not be allowed to install a new septic system. So now the public system will be available for them when they're ready for it.
And the connection is all the homeowner's expense when they opt to do that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Further on this item? Please call the roll.
Ms. Harris?
Aye.
Mr. Byers?
Aye.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Preston?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye. That item is approved. We have no general orders and one item of new business, an ordinance authorizing boundary modifications to the area known as the Bloomington Normal Enterprise Zone having to do with Rivian expansion.
Move approval.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Mr. Byers?
Aye.
Aye.
Mr. Preston?
Aye.
Mr. McCarthy?
Aye.
Mrs. Lorenz?
Aye.
Ms. Harris?
Aye.
Aye. The item is approved, and Mr. Ulmer, you're up. Mhm.
Yeah, am I on? Now I'm on.
There we go.
Now I can hear myself. That's pretty scary. But anyway, you know what I've found interesting, and someone asked me this, or some ones asked me this, do you ever get any feedback? No, there's no feedback at the end of the meeting. No matter how many times I address the council, I don't get any feedback in an email or any other way. When there's no communication, there's no cooperation, there's no synergy, there's no nothing. You know, you folks are to represent the citizens. And when they bring concerns here, and you never hear from any one of you, no matter how many times I've addressed the council, what is wrong? I think that's the problem. And one department head called me yesterday, and we had a nice conversation. And Miss Reese sent me an email today, which I appreciated. You know, if you talk to me, or if you send me an email, or you give me feedback why you can or can't do something, it makes a big difference. And actually, one council member has asked me a couple times, do I ever hear from any of the others? And I said, no, never. Not from a council member, not from the mayor. So you think you do a good job of representing us when you don't talk to us, you don't give us any feedback? There may be a perfectly good reason why you can't address a certain issue I bring. But I never hear it. So, communication, I feel a lot better after the one person called me and just reading her short email today. So I come with no complaints or anything other than communication. And I do find it hard to believe that, and I've talked to other people too that come and make a presentation. We never hear anything. Thank you.
Before taking a motion for adjournment, are there concerns or comments? Ms. Lorenz?
Yeah, the item regarding the enterprise zone, I was wondering with Mr. Hoban here, if it's possible to have just a brief background on that topic? Or is that, did I miss my chance? The vote came so quickly. Okay,
With the,
Yeah. okay, I thought he was going to be giving a presentation, so that's why I was slow on the uptake. Thank you.
motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Preston?
Aye.
Mrs. McCarthy?
Aye.
Mrs. Lorenz?
Aye.
Ms. Harris?
Aye.
Mr. Byers?
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you.